Hi guys, how you doing? Just going to put together a step-to-step on this project. So this is the Tiger Marsch box set from Flames of War. This is the booklet that comes with it. Gives you about putting together sort of Tiger based armies, but I'm going to put these as an add-on to my Flames of War starter box set, German forces. I can take 4 of these in the army list ongoing, so I've got 5 here, but well, I could take 4 and then take Whitman as an option, so I could use 5 of these. So they're gonna be used. Though you can actually model these as individual actual guys. If you look at the decals here, obviously you've got Whitman there, you've got Vessel, Brandt, Hantouche and Steiff. Got the decals for these tanks. You could probably actually look up these guys. They're all sort of Panzer Aces. And they're all, I think those badges at the bottom are SS. I might be wrong. Someone correct me if I am. But yeah, so it's my next project. At this stage, they've all been put together. I don't know. I've probably put about 5 hours into putting these together. They're all great. I've sort of like you say, I've made them all a bit individual myself with the building by removing bits of the mod guards and stuff, just to give them a bit of individuality and sort of battle damage or battle wear and stuff. Oh yeah, I was one of the whole mounted machine guns was missing, so I sculpted one out of a bit of green stuff and a bit of paper clip. I think once it's painted up, who's going to notice, to be honest, looking at the ones that come with it, to be honest, I'm almost of the opinion the one I sculpted is better, but anyway, I'm no sculptor, but I'm sure, you know, anyone can make a fucking whole mounted machine gun if they try. So, this is the 3 of them are going to be modelled with guys stuck out the turrets. That's the one in the middle is meant to be the Whitman model. These 2 are both the same. So that's the tank commanders. Putting these together because I obviously plan to be war games models. I put all these mud guards and fenders. If you look at the mud guard on the back there, it's just a case of sort of just sticking it. But what I've done before I left, I put the tracks on last, stuck on all the mud guards all the way around, and then I just sort of basically flooded the underneath with big blobs of super glue and a bit of accelerant to make it really, you can't really see, but just to make sure that they're really stuck on apart from just the contact surface. I've put big blobs of super glue on the underneath to make sure these hopefully don't fall off. The barrels, I've drilled them all out. They were all solid, so I've drilled them all out. I pinned them to the turrets. But I'm sort of looking forward to these. These should give me about, depending on how I use them, a lot more points. You get a 750 point army in that box set, starter set. I think using these 5 tanks would give me another 750. And eventually I do plan to get some 88s and maybe some machine gun or mortar sections for the infantry and get up to about 2,000 points. But that's by the by really. So I'm not going to upload this. I'm probably just going to do a few little videos at certain stages, bolt them all together and sort of show you. But I do love these tanks. They're fucking amazing, to be honest. I'll put one of the Shermans in for comparison. They're a big old tank, and you gotta love the German armour. You know, let's not go into the history of the war and what the Germans were at the time, but when it comes to tanks, they're fucking amazing. So anyway, I'll hopefully put a few videos together, bolt them together. So. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I just thought, for what it's worth, I forgot to mention I've magnetised these. I think these are 3x2s, these magnets. They're not quite strong enough for turrets of this size, but I think, yeah, they do just about hold the weight. But I mean, if you shake it, they will fall off. But it's the only magnets I've got, and so they're good enough. But it's just a little amendment. I'll bolt this on. Yeah, just me again. next stage. Obviously, after the matte handling and all that I've done with these, I've given them a good wash. So what I normally do is wash them in some soapy water, then just rinse them under the cold tap just to rinse the sort of soap back off again. And what I tend to do is when I first get some models is give them a good scrub first in hot water, and then once I've assembled them I'll give them another scrub up again, but I use the sink where I work with cold water. I've got no hot water in my shed, but I've got cold water, so I'll give them another little clean up. So, but I mean, there's some people saying, oh no, you know, you can get away with not washing your models, but I've had my finger bitten a few times trying to put primers on, and it just pulls up and there's big lumps of grease on. So personally, I think for what it takes to give your models a wash, a bit of soapy water, pound shop specials, 4 brushes for £1, wash your models. Well, I've got models that I've never washed and have been good, but the few mistakes I have had, I wish I'd fucking washed them. So anyway, they're all wet through now. They're going to stay there until tomorrow, and then I'll put some primer on. But what I have done, if I've, you know, it's late at night now, but normally if I want to work on them straight away, I dab them all up with a towel, and then use the airbrush to dry them. And you know, I could work on these now if I wanted to put 10 minutes into drying them, but I'm not. So, alright guys, well, I was going to I was going to upload a few more videos together, but I just realised I've run out of sort of storage to do any more videos on the iPad, so I'm going to bolt this lot together, put them up, you can have a look. So oh, apologies, I've just been watching it back, the amount of swearing I do. I'm always the same. I've had a few drinks, I don't realise where I am. So anyway, I'll upload this little video, tell me what you think. So how do I switch this off?